राम रामे दुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं गोष्पदीकृतवारासिं मशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायण महामाला रत्नं वन्देरलात्मजं वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदः प्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं प्रोक्तं महापातकनाशनम् आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् धर्मात्मा सत्यसन्धश्च रामो दाशरथिर्यदि पौरुषे च प्रतिद्वन्द्वः सरेनं जहिरावणिम् अस्मन् गुरुभ्यो नमः గోష్ఠిలో వేయించేసినటువంటి భగవద్భక్తులందరికీ కూడా స్వరూపానురూపంగా దాసోహం తెలియజేసుకుంటూ a very warm welcome to all the astikas who are presented here. So we are gathered here to learn Sankshepa Ramayanam. Sankshepa Ramayanam is nothing but the Ramayana in brief narrated by Narada Maharshi to Valmiki Maharshi. So we have already covered up few things during last session, but let's have a review of that and then we'll go through the next session. Sri Ramayana is referred as a Itihasa Sreshtham, okay, the best amongst the Itihasa. And Sri Ramayana has 7 kandas: Balakandam, Ayodhya Kandam, Aranya Kandam, Kishkindha Kandam, Sundara Kandam, Yuddha Kandam, Uttara Kandam. Right? So Kandam means a main division under which there are subdivisions called Sargas. Right? And under Sarga, there are Slokas. So combination of Slokas is referred as a Sarga and combination of few Sargas is referred as a Kandam, and put together all 7 Kandams, Sri Ramayana. In this, the very first chapter, first Sarga is known as Sankshepa Ramayana. The objective of these Zoom sessions are to impart knowledge on Sri Ramayana. Basically, the pronunciation of slokas. We focus on learning the slokas first, and once it is completed, we again begin from slokam 1 with meaning, so that we'll have a revision too, right? We can have a revision also. So let's begin with some learning of the slokas without any pronunciation errors. Those who are presented in this Zoom meeting, you please raise your hands. So once we start the slokas, so that at least 2 to 3 devotees will repeat the slokas along with me, so that we can correct the pronunciation errors. That is the main objective. And alongside, besides that learning of slokas, in each and every session, we are going to cover few fundamental things of our Sanatana Dharma, because this is where we are missing. And if you remember, there are many devotees, astikas and children who are learning Bhagavad Gita and so many great granthas. It's fine, it's really appreciable. But when you ask someone what is meant by Veda, what is meant by Itihasam, what is meant by Puranam, Dharma Shastram, so again it's a gray area. Let's not do that. We try to connect all the dots. In each and every session, we will have some theory part on our dharma, and then is my voice clear? And then we'll jump into the learning sessions. Yes, thanks Vishnu Priya for confirming. Right. So I kept everyone on mute so that there would not be any disturbance during the session. Right. And these sessions are mainly intended to the interested astikas who would like to learn the Sankshepa Ramayanam and also some fundamentals of our dharma. So my sincere request, whoever are present in this group, you try to attend the session regularly during live sessions, because only we have just 45 minutes to 1 hour session, that too on Sunday, weekly once. Okay, there are 24 hours a day, put together 7 days. Out of that, please spare at least 45 minutes to 1 hour to get this knowledge. Charitam Raghunathasya Shatakoti Pravistaram Ekaikam Proktam Mahapataka Nasanam. This is the verse, the slokam from Skanda Purana. The history, the charitram, the character of Sri Sita Ramachandra is such a great that the moment when you utter the slokam, each letter has the capacity to diminish the greatest of sins. So that's the greatness of Sri Ramayana slokas. So when you know this, we must we must utter each letter, each word with utmost devotion, without any pronunciation errors. Let's try to achieve that during these sessions. Maximum in 10-15 sessions, we'll be completing all the 100 slokas. And again, we begin from sloka 1 with meaning, right? So let's have a recap of what we learned last week. I'm just uh, muting my video and presenting my screen. This was our last session. Sri Raghunandana Parabrahmane Namaha. With the Mangala Shastrams of Bhagavad Bhagavata, Acharya, Bhagavad Ramanujacharya, Sri 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 Tudandi, Sriman Narayana Padajiyar Swami Varu, and Chanajiyar Swami Varu. Kritagnyata Avishkarana, the renowned personality who is Sri Bhashyam Apalachara Swami Varu. So he has done the Pracharam of Sri Ramayana in an enormous way. Ramayana Rahasyajnam Ramyavakya Visaradam Ananta Guna Sankhatam Appalarya Maham Bhaje. The prostrations to the great saints, acharyas, and learned scholars who contributed in spreading the Itihasa Sreshtam, that is Srimad Ramayana, in various parts of the universe. And last session, so we learned how great the human being Janma is. Jantunam Narajanma Durlabham. The getting the birth of human being amongst the 84 lakh Jivarasi is the greatest thing. And what is the thing that is differentiating human being from animals? That also we have learnt it. Ahara Nidra Bhayamaithunancha Samanya method. It's very common. There are 4 factors which are common between animals and human beings: food, sleeping, fear, reproducing, right? Children producing, all these are common. So only the dharmam which is distinguishing between the animals and the human being. That's what we learned. And again, we have seen what is dharma, right, with many examples during the last session. Those who have not attended, we have provided the recordings too. So kindly spare some time, at least few minutes a day. We can definitely cover that. And various kind of dharmas we have seen. And what kind of benefit that we get by practicing dharma. Dharma is not something which is read and understand. It should be practiced. So then abhyudayam and nishreyasam. So as long as we live in this material body, in this lokam, we'll be happy. We lead our way in a happy way by practicing dharma. And also, so once this panchabhautika shariram, that is the material body, is nowhere, is no more, then the jivatma, the soul will get the uttama gatis. That's what the benefit by practicing dharma. So it's fine. And we have also seen thought pollution is the root cause for all kind of crime, greedy, enviousness, lust, extortion, wars, etc. The main root cause is thought pollution, right? So now there is a question again: where to start, how to start, what to learn, which covers all. The Itihasa Sreshtam, Srimad Ramayanam or Sri Ramayanam. So it imparts knowledge on various dharma and takes the mankind to the greatest of the heights. And as we already conveyed, as we move forward, we are going to gain knowledge on below important topics. What is Vedam, Itihasam, Puranam, Dharmasastram, and introduction of Sri Ramayanam, its origin, and the significance of Sri Ramayana, and also the Ramanama Vaibhavam. And we have learned few slokas. Again, we are going to repeat all these slokas. But this is about Erika last session. Let's see today's session. Yeah. We are done with a review of previous session. And today we are going to get basic knowledge on what is meant by Rishi and Maharshi, a definition of Vidya as per Sanatana Bharatiya Sanskriti, and the meaning of Guru, and some questions and clarifications on this session. What is meant by Rushi? Rushatiti Rushihi means a sadhaka, mantra drashta, who has attained the highest state of knowledge. జ్ఞాన సముపార్జనలో చాలా గొప్ప స్థితిని చేరిన సాధకుడికి ఋషి అని పేరు. మంత్రద్రష్ట. ద్రష్ట literal meaning is to see. To see. But they just heard the Vedam when they are in tapas, that is penance. But they have not seen. But by seeing, you are getting to know some knowledge. That's the reason drashta is not the literal meaning of to see, to know. Drashta means to know. Likewise. And some definitions also given here. Ruchati, Janati, Jnapayati, Mantrartham. The sage who knew the meaning of the mantra and preaches these to his disciples. The Mantrartham, the Mantra Drashta. In a simple manner, a simple translation of the word into English would be sage. Okay? It's a simple meaning. And there is another term called Maharshi. Right? What do you mean by Maharshi? A Rishi who is expertise in Vedanta subject. Okay, we'll be seeing anyhow the coming slides, maybe during next session. What is meant by Vedam? What is meant by Vedantam? We'll see. Now, we just understand that the one who is expertised in the Vedanta subject is called Maharshi, or another definition. These are all the basic terminologies which we are trying to learn. The one who sees this entire universe as a body of Supreme Godhead, that is Sriman Narayana. Right? So everywhere, whatever the object that he see the Paramatma only. Let us explain this part a little more. I'm just stopping the presentation. See, now, in the olden days, the rishis were into forest. Okay, they sacrificed. Not able to see the slides. Just making it. Jai Shri Narayana. Soumya Garu, please unmute yourself.
జై శ్రీమన్నారాయణ.
Jai Shri Narayana. Slides కనిపించలేదండి ఇందాక?
లేదండి.
ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు ఒకసారి కన్ఫర్మ్ చేయండి.
యా, ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తుంది.
Okay.
Yeah.
This part we explained till now. Okay. Today's learning aspects. Then this part, the basic definition of Rishi and Maharshi. Okay. Let us see some part now. I'm just stopping the screen sharing. Okay. So in olden days, they sacrificed their life and they went into forest, and they were into meditation, that penance, tapas, whatever we call. Okay. So how long? Years together, 100 years, 1,000 years. So many years together, they were into penance, and they attained a situation where they are not in a position to recognize the scorching sun and the pouring rain, and even the serpents, whatever it is, crawling on their body. They're not even aware of those things. They attend to a certain stage that is called Samadhi Sthiti or Turiya Avastha, Samadhi Sthiti. When they are in that state, they heard something from Paramatma. They heard something. Okay. So the same thing, whatever they heard, they preach to their disciples. They preach to their disciples. So whatever they heard, that is called Vedam. That is called Vedam. And again, they preach to their disciples. వాళ్ళు విన్నదాన్ని వాళ్ళ శిష్యులకు చెప్పుకుంటూ వెళ్ళారు. అలా వింటూ నేర్చుకోబడింది కాబట్టి దాన్ని శృతి అన్న. అలా పరమాత్మకు ఒక జ్ఞానాన్ని వాళ్ళు దర్శించారు. మంత్రద్రష్ట ఋషి అంటున్నారు. అంటే పరమాత్మను దర్శించారు అంటే ఈ ఈ మాంస నేత్రాలతో చూశారు అని అర్థం కాదు. ఓకే, వెన్ వి సే ద్రష్ట, ఇట్ డజంట్ మీన్ దట్ దే హావ్ సీన్ లిటరలీ విత్ నేక్డ్ ఐస్. దే హావ్ సీన్, దే హావ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్డ్ విత్ మనోనేత్రం. With manonetram. By attaining that meditation, that is called Ashtanga Yogam, they attain the Bhagavan in the form of a mantra. Okay, and they got that knowledge with manonetram, right? So those are called rishis. And the next stage, the higher stage is called Maharshi. And wherever they see, if for example, if they say me, or if they see you, or if they see any tiger or lion or a tree, they don't see the material body, what exactly is appearing, right? So now I can see four people here, right? With some dresses and all. I can recognize some are females, some are males. If I go outside, I can see dogs. If I go to forest, I can see tiger. But the Maharshi, they always see the Jivatma within. The Jivatma within. And the Paramatma again within Jivatma. So their view go till that Paramatma. So the drishti is called Paramatma Paryantam. Paryantam means till that end. Whatever we are seeing, this is a material body, the Panchabhotika Shariram, which is made up of Akasam, Vayu, Agni, Jalam, Prithvi. Right? So it is, the body is made up of that. So this has no sense. It's not a sentient body. It's achit. It has no knowledge at all. But there is something within us that is called Chit, C-H-I-T, Chit, Jivatma. It has a sentient soul. It is referred as sentient soul. Since the Jivatma is within us, we are in a position to talk, walk, dance, right? So once this Jivatma goes away from this body, this is Jadapadardham or Achit. It can't speak. It can't do anymore, right? We are always listening. Great scholar, very great person, the grandfather, he is expired, he is no more. But people were there, they are crying by sitting on the nearby the body. The body is there, but who has gone? In general, we say he is no more, he has gone. తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్తారు వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళిపోయారండి అంటారు. వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళిపోయారంటున్నారు, వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి వెళితే అందరు కూర్చొని ఏడుస్తున్నారు అక్కడ కూర్చొని ಕ್ರೈಯಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಯಾರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು? ಬಾಡಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಇದೆ, ಬಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. ಏನು ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಅದು ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ he is not in a position to move his body. Jivatma has gone away. So with that instance, what we are understanding? So as long as Jivatma is within us, we are in a position to move, right? Once it is nowhere, when it goes out the body, there is no meaning of this body, right? So, and to be there, the Jivatma, the subtle Rupam, even that needs Paramatma to reside into the Jivatma. If Paramatma is there, then Jivatma will exist. Okay? If Jivatma is there, the material body will exist. This is called some Vedanta kind of stuff. Don't worry, you'll understand during the next sessions. You don't think that I'm not in a position to understand at this session, in this session at least. No problem. You will understand in the future sessions. There is no worry at all. Right? So it's a basic information. So those are called Rishis. The Maharshi view will always be till the Paramatma. Like Sukha Brahma. Have you heard of Sukha Brahma? He is the son of Vyasa Maharshi. Right? So he preached Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaja. Parikshit Maharaja is a very great Jnani. He never see. When he was moving to the Devalokas, all Apsarasa trees are taking bath in the Saras Kolan. So there are no clothes at all. They are just with the bare body only, they are taking the bath. And Vyasa Maharshi, before the Vyasa Maharshi, Sukha Maharshi was passing through that. And all the Apsarasa trees, without any cloths on their body, they came in front of Sukha Maharshi and they offered their prostrations. He went like that only. But when Vyasacharya is coming, immediately they adored themselves with the clothes and they appeared, Vyasa Maharshi Namaskar. Then he got very shocked. My son is a 16 years old boy, he's a pretty young. In front of him, you came without any clothes, but I'm such an old person. When I'm passing through, you decorated with all the clothes and you, why are you doing this? Then they says, Maharshi, This is the difference between you and your son. Your son, he doesn't know whether this is a female body or the male body or the tree or the bird or the tiger or the mosquito or the housefly. Your son, we always see the Paramatma within that body. But you have the knowledge that she is female, he is male, he is tiger. That's the reason we adorned with the cloths. Right? So they are called Maharshis. It's a brief introduction again. Okay, next. Another slide. Hope you are seeing the slide. If not, please message me during this through this Zoom window. And then we are moving to the other slide. Definition of Vidya as per Sanatana Bharatiya Sanskriti. When you say Vidya, education, we all think that medicine, engineering, artificial intelligence, rocket science, right? So these are Vidyas as per our Laukika thought process. But as per Sanatana Bharatiya Sanskriti, the definition of Vidya is entirely different. The definition. So do repeat along with me. Tat karma yanna bandhaya sa vidya ya vimuktaye. Yes. Okay. Tat karma yanna bandhaya sa vidya ya vimuktaye, which liberates us from the samsara. That is called vidya. Right? Then again, there is another question. What is samsara? Samsara is nothing but the cycle of birth and death. We take the birth and we do some karma in order to experience the punyam or papam, but we did in this janma again, next janma. It's a cycle. It's never-ending process. Never-ending process. Samsara ante janana marana chakramu. ಹುಟ್ಟುವುದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ಕರ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪುಣ್ಯಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಪಾಪ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಪುಣ್ಯಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅದೋಡ ಸುಖ ಅನುಭವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜನ್ಮ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಅನುಭವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜನ್ಮ ಆತರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಸಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸಮ್ಯಕ್ ಸಾರಹ ಸಂಸಾರಹ ಅದು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಸಾರ ನಾವು ಜನರಲ್ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಒಂದು ವೈಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಇರೋದು ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದು ಸಂಸಾರ ಅಂತ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಲೈಕ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಸಂಸಾರ ಸೊ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ವೈಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ವಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಸಂಸಾರ ದಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಸಂಸಾರ ಸಂಸಾರ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಂಸಾರ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಬರ್ತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆತ್ ಸೊ as we know in the previous session the talk we all know that the Jivatma is within the body. Okay. So liberation of the Jivatma from the material body or from the samsara is known as moksham. Moksham. That means there is no next janma. Okay. The human being should think, so how can I attain the moksha? I don't want any other birth again. Okay. So you believe it or not, this janma is not the first janma to all of us. After completion of thousands of crores of janma, we attain this human body. In each and every janma, we must have done some kind of punyam, right? So once that punyam is taken a certain shape, Bhagavan has given a janma of human being, right? So in order to nullify that karma, you have to take again crores of janmas. There is no ending. But how to come out of that cycle? Right? We all know the rocket science in that, the launching pad. It needs high energy to cross the atmosphere. Once it crosses the atmosphere, once it reaches to the orbit, there is no energy needed. Right? Once it is placed, in order to place that satellite, we need energy. Right? In order to overcome the Gurutvakarshan Shakti. Right? It needs so much of energy. So once it is placed in the Kaksha, that orbit, energy is not needed. It keeps on rotating. Right? So like as we are in cycle of samsara, we need a acharya guru who can take out from that cycle. Right? So then only we can come out of that samsara and we can attain liberation, salvation or moksha, whatever it is. So the definition of Vidya, as per Sanatana Bharatiya Sanskriti, is that karma yanna bandhaya sa vidya ya vimuktaye. By doing the karma, where the jivatma is this material body, so which makes to get the liberation is the vidya. Right? And then, and so what kind of vidya is that? Right? It's not medicine engineering. So we just explain what is vidya and how many kinds of vidya sthanas are there. And our Shastram explained 14 places of Vidyasthanas. In some texts they referred as 18 with Upavedas like Ayurvedam and all, they just added. But the widely known Vidyasthanas are 14. To repeat, Angani Vedaha Chatvaraha. So when you join the Vedaha plus Chatvaraha, Vedas Chatvaraha. So we can write, you can read it any of the way, right? So Angani, repeat. Vedaha Chatvaraha Mimamsa Nyaya Vistaraha Puranam Dharmasastrancha Vidyahetaha Chaturdasa. These are the 14 Vidya sthanas. The slide is in English. Okay. 4 Vedas, 6 Vedangas, and 4 Upangas. Right? 4 plus 6 plus 4. 14. Right? 4 Vedas. We know Rig Vedam. It should be Yajurvedam next. I typed in a wrong way. Rig Yajur Sama Atharvana. Right? Rig Vedam, Yajurvedam, Samavedam, Atharva Atharvana Vedam. Atharva or Atharvana, both are same. Right? And another 6 Vedangas. Shiksha, Vyakarana, Chandas, Nirukta, Jyotisha, and Kalpa. And Upangas are Mimamsa, Nyaya, Itihasa, Purana, and Dharma Shastras. So as we explained, 4 Vedamlu, Rigvedam, Yajurvedam, Samavedam, Atharvana Vedam, 4 Vedangamuలు. So when I say Anga Angi Bhavam, I stop the presentation here. So it is referred as Anga Angi Bhavam. So the main portion is called Angi, and which explains this part is called Angaha, parts. Right? So if we take our body as the Angi, the body parts are referred as Angamulu. Right? The hands, legs, and the Angams. In the same way, in order to learn what is actually explained in 4 Vedas, we need the help of the Upangas and the Vedangas, right? Shiksha, Vyakaranam, Chandasu, Niruktam, Jyotisham, Kalpam. And Mimamsa, Nyaya Shastram, Puranam, Dharma Shastram. When I said Puranam, Itihasam is also there in that. Okay? It's not only Puranam and Itihasam, both. Right? So this practice is called Upalakshanam in Sanskrit. In Sanskrit grammar, it is called Upalakshanam. Upalakshanam means when I said one, the rest of the things are already been covered. So in the slide, you might have seen Puranam. So some may think that oh, in the Vidya Shastras, Itihasam is not there. No, it's not like that. When I said Puranam, Itihasam is also included in that. In that way, you need to understand. So these are the 14 Vidyasthanas. So what are the definitions of these things? We can cover in the next session. Okay. So we cannot cover all the sessions in single day. So we may get a little more burden filled, right? So we will cover all those things during the next slide. So why we are explaining this? Some of you might thought that the day 1 or day 2 immediately they start Ramayana slokas and we are starting learning. And some might be thinking that, no, we are just learning, but we are not knowing the nuances, the quintessentials of the things, even basic definitions. Even our children may ask few things, few questions. We are not in a position to answer them. See, kindly understand. The purpose of these sessions are entirely different from what you have seen from the other YouTube channels and that, right? It's basically, as I already explained, we need to connect the dots wherever we are lacking, right? and the intention and the objective of these sessions in such a way that once you get some knowledge out of it, you must be in a position to explain the same thing to your children, to neighbors, or relatives, or friends, whoever you want. This is required. In many discourses, people just listen and they throw out. Is there any usage of that? There's no benefit by attending those discourses. You must listen, you must write, and you must memorize, and you must implement. So there only there is a benefit of learning. And that's the reason maybe some of the scholars and the seniors might appreciate this process of creating these slides and presenting to you, because the objective itself is entirely different. It's not something just learning the slokas and get out of it, the session. No, this is not the way. So whether you like or don't like, this is the way that we continue the sessions every week. Okay, we connect all the dots. We try to learn the basic information of the terminologies what we use in day-to-day life in Sanatana Dharma, and then we move to the learning process. Now, please raise your hands who would like to chant slokas along with me. It's a learning session, right? Right. We'll cover a few things. So in order to learn that Vidya, one must approach Acharya, a Guru. Then who is Guru? Gushabdastu andhakaratvat. Repeat. Gushabdastu andhakaratvat. Gushabdaha tan nirodhakaha. Andhakara nirodhitvat. Gurunityabhidiyate. Guruhu iti abhidiyate. If you join, Gurunityabhidiyate. Yes. Guru means, Andhakara means darkness, that is Ajnana. Right? The one who removes Ajnana and who provides Jnana is called Guru or Acharya. Right? We need to approach Guru for knowledge. Right? Evam tad vijnanardham sa gurumeva abhigachet. It's a Sanskrit, again the slogan. బ్రహ్మతత్వాన్ని తెలుసుకోవాలి అనుకునేవారు గురువుని తప్పక ఆశ్రయించాలి. అండ్ ఆల్సో ద వేదం సేస్ ఆచార్యాతైవ విద్యా విదితం సాధిష్టం ప్రాపత్ ఆచార్యవాన్ పురుషో వేద. One must approach Acharya in order to get knowledge. Then only it will give some result to you. And if you want to describe a person who is a learned one, he must have Acharya in his life. Then only he can be treated as a learned person. Some people say, I don't have any Acharya, I don't have any Guru. I just read the books. నాకు అన్ని తెలిసిపోతుంటాయండి. సీతమ్మ వాకిట్లో సిరిమల చెట్టు, అందరి హీరోయిన్ లాగా ఎలా తెలుసు మీకు అంటే నాకు అక్కడ తెలిసిపోతుంటాయండి. అలా ఇట్స్ నాట్ ద వే. అలా ఏం తెలవదు. ఓకే, అక్కడ డైరెక్టర్ చెప్తే ఆమె యాక్ట్ చేస్తుంది. రైట్, ఇక్కడ అలా తెలుసుకోవడానికి అవకాశం లేదు. వేదాంత విద్య ఇవన్నీ కూడా గురుముఖత నేర్చుకోవాలి తప్ప ఏదో పుస్తకాలు చదివి గ్రంథాలు చదివి మనకు వచ్చేస్తుంది అనుకుంటే రాదు. ఒక స్టేజ్ తర్వాత ఓకే, బట్ ఇనిషియల్ స్టేజ్ యూ మస్ట్ హ్యావ్ ఎ గురు ఇన్ యువర్ లైఫ్. Over a period of time, yes, you can learn by Sunni Granthas, but the foundation is very much important. Okay, let us recite the slokas. I need at least 2 or 3 true devotees to go through the sloka chanting. Please raise your hands who are present in the Zoom session. Kindly don't get hesitated. We are here to learn something. Yes, Kumar KB, yes. I unmuted. At least another one devotee. Tushar Panchal. Yes. Yes. The process of learning here. Tushar ji, aap unmute kijiye. I gave you unmute permission to you. You please click the mic symbol on the Zoom app. I gave you unmute permission to you. Tushar ji.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah. So don't put the mute button again, because once you go into mute, you cannot unmute yourself. So since I have admin right, I designed in such a way. So because there shouldn't be any disturbances. Okay. The learning process will be, I read once, you follow again one time. One time is enough. First Kumar KB and second Tushar Pancha. So Kumarji, you are from which place? Kumar KB,
I'm from Hyderabad only. Symphony Park only. I'm
Symphony Park.
Bhavani Kumar. Yeah.
Bhavani Kumar, Santosham.
Yeah.
And Tusharji, you are from
I'm from Barodra. It is Gujarat.
Vadodara, Gujarat. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. In the slides, you can able to see the slokam in Hindi and English also, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hope it is comfortable. The first Kumarji will tell and then Tusharji will repeat it. You repeat. Om
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 Asmat
Asmat
Mate
Gurubhyo Namaha.
Gurubhyo
Gurubhyo
Namaha.
Namaha.
And now
Gurubhyo Namaha.
we take to learn the slokam. First Kumar will repeat and then Tushar. Sri Sailesa Daya Patram
Shri Sailesha Dayapatram
Sri Sailese Daya Patram
Dhibhaktiyadi Gunarnavam.
Dibhaktiyadi Gunarmavam
Dibhaktiyadi Gunarnamam.
So when you say dhi, it should be uttered in stress manner. Dhi, bha, right? Dhi bhaktiyadi gunarnavam.
Dibhaktiyadi Gunarmavam
Gunarnamam.
Yes, correct. Yatindra pravanam vande.
Yathindra Pranavam Vande.
Not pranavam, pravanam.
Okay.
Yatindra pravanam vande.
Yatindra Pravanam Vande.
Correct.
Yatindra Pramanam Vande.
So when there is a rakaram for the da and pa, dra, pra, these are called dvikam. Dvikam. Dvikam means it should be uttered in a stress manner. Yatindra pravanam vande. In such a way. Yes, you pronounce it in the right manner. Next verse. Ramya jamataram munim.
Ramya Jamotaram Munim.
Ramya jamataram munim.
Ramya Jamataram Munim.
Ramya Mataram Munim.
Correct. This is the first sloka. These the 1 or 2, 3 slokas are the prostration to our guru, right? Those who are present in Zoom, please be in mute and practice. These two astikas will repeat. Lakshmi Natha Samarambham
Lakshmi Natha Samarambham
Lakshmi Natha Samarambam
Rambham.
Rambam.
Yes. Natha Yamuna Madhyamam.
Natha Yamana Natha Yamuna Madhyamam
Correct.
Natha Mamum Madhyamam.
I repeat, Tusharji. Natha Yamuna Madhyamam.
Natha
Natyam
Yamuna
Madhyamam.
Asmadacharya Paryantam.
Asmadacharya Paryantam
Swacharya Man Charyatam.
I repeat again, Tusharji. Asmadacharya. Repeat. Only Tusharji. Please repeat. Asmadacharya
Asmavacharya Charyatam.
Paryantam. Paryantam.
Hello.
Paryantam. Next. Vande Guru Paramparam.
Vande Guru Paramparam
Vande Guru Paramparam.
Correct. So now, Astikas who are present in that WhatsApp group, each and every slokam in a different slide, the audio also will be provided to you. Okay. Please practice who are there in mute. Please practice in mute. Next slokam. Pitamahasyapi.
Pitamahasyapi
Pitamahasyapi.
Pitamahaya.
Pitamahaya
Pitamahaya.
Pracheta sadesa.
Pracheta Sadesha
Pracheta Sadesa.
Phalapradaya.
फलप्रदाय
फलप्रदाय
श्रीभाष्यकार
श्रीभाष्यकार
श्रीभाष्यकारोत्तम
श्रीभाष्यकार प्लस उत्तम देशिकाय इज इक्वल टू श्रीभाष्यकारोत्तम देशिकाय रिपीट
श्रीभाष्य
श्रीभाष्यकारोत्तमदेशिकाय
श्रीभाष्यकारोत्तम देविकास्य
देशिकाय that is
देशिका
देशिकाय श्रीशैलपूर्णाय
श्रीशैलपूर्णाय
श्रीशैल्यपूर्णाय
नमो नमस्तात्
नमो नमस्तात्
नमो नमस्तात्
शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं
शुक्लांभरधरं विष्णुं
शुक्लाम्बरं परं विष्णुं
there is no stress for ba, the stress is only for
yeah.
dha. Shuklam Vishnu. Yes, next word. Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam.
शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं
Chaturbhujam. Stress.
चतुर्भुजं
Correct.
वर्णा चतुर्भुजम्
Prasannavadanam Dhyayet.
प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत्
प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत्
Sarva Vighna Upasantaye. Sarva Vighnopasantaye.
सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये
Hmm.
सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये
That gno should be in a stressed manner, Tusharji. Vighno,
yeah
Ghno,
विघ्न
Vighna,
okay
Sarva
विघ्न
Vighna plus Upasantaye, Sarva Vighnopasantaye. Right? So, next.
सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये
Jnananandamayam Devam
ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं
ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं
Nirmala Sphadikakritim
निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम्
निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम्
Adharam Sarva Vidyanam
आधारं सर्वविद्यानां
आधारं सर्वविद्यानां
Hayagrivam plus Upasmahe Hayagrivam Upasmahe
हयग्रीवमुपास्महे
हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे
Pujantam Rama Rameti
कूजन्तं राम रामेति
पूजन्तं राम रामेति
Madhuram Madhuraksharam.
मधुरं मधुराक्षमं शरं
Laksa, repeat.
मधुरं मधुराक्षरम्
मधुरं मधुराक्षरम्
थोड़ा स्ट्रेस चाहिए था वहां पे मधुरम
श्योर
मधुराक्षर थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस में आएगा कोई दिक्कत नहीं है
जी सर
इसमें आएगा
यस यस
आरुह्य कविता शाखाम
आरुह्य कविता शाखाम्
आरोत आरोह कविता शाखाम्
आरुह्य आरुह्य
आरुह्य
आरुह्य यस करेक्ट एंड नेक्स्ट लाइन वंदे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम
वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्
वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्
गोष्पदीकृत वारासिम
गोष्पदीकृतवारासिम् वाराशिम्
गोष्प गोष्पदीकृतवारासिम्
At the end, I'll let you know. There is a little bit difference between sa, and sha. I'll let you know at the end. Masakīkrita rakshasam.
मशकीकृतराक्षरम्
Rakshasam.
ओ सोरि मशकीकृतराक्षसम्
मशकीकृतराक्षसम्
Ramayana Mahamala.
रामायण महामाला
रामायण महामाल रत्नम
रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम्
रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम्
रत्नम वंदे नीलात्मजम.
So these all are invocatory verses, the pradhana slokas. That means with the prostration, with the namaskarams to our gurus and the Sri Rama and the Valmiki Maharshi and Hanuma, with all their grace and Mangala Shasnam, we will be in a position to learn the Sankshepa Ramayanam. That's the reason. Before reciting any Grantham, you take Mahabharatam, Bhagavatam. So there will be some Pradhana slokas. So these are all Pradhana slokas. And if you see, maybe in Telugu and Kannada it is, and of course in Devanagari also. After one day, you could see a specific letter that is called Akara Praslesha in Sanskrit. Akara Praslesha, you know it? Akara
Yeah.
Praslesha. Why we use that? That means in order to ensure the chandas, that means once you write any slokam in chand, you should follow chandas. There is Anushtup chandas. In Anushtup chandas, the letters must be 32. There shouldn't be more than 32. In Gayatri, 24 letters. In such a way, in order to ensure the chandas in a proper way, so they put that particular letter that is called silent letter, Akara Praslesha. Right? When it is there, the actual meaning, Vande plus Anilatmajam. Anilaha means Vayudeva. Anilatmajam, son of Vayudeva. Who is son of Vayudeva?
Hanuman.
Louder. Yeah, Hanuman. So one day, so my namaskarams, my prostrations, my obeisances to Hanuman, right? So when the Akara Praslesha is there, the previous letter must be little lagged. Vande Nilatmajam. You should not say Vande Anilatmajam. No. Vande Nilatmajam. Right. Little bit lagging is required to the previous letter. Okay. And next. Yatra Yatra.
यत्र यत्र
Tusharji.
यत्र यत्र
Yeah.
यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तम.
No, till Yatra Yatra only. Raghunatha Kirtanam.
रघुनाथकीर्तनम्
यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनम.
Tatra Tatra
तत्र तत्र
तत्र तत्र
Krutamastakанjalim.
कृतमसत् कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिम्
Correct.
कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं.
Perfect. Bashpavari.
भाष्यमा
No, no.
sorry
Normal ba.
भाष्यवारि
Bashpavari.
बा-
Bashpavari.
भाष्पवारि
Not the stress ba. Normal. Bashpavari.
बाष्पवारि
Correct.
बाष्पवारि.
Paripurnalochanam.
परिपूर्णलोचनम्
Correct.
परिपूर्णलोचनं.
Marutim.
मारुतिम्
मारुतिं.
Namata Rakshasantakam.
नमत राक्षसान्तकम्
नमत राक्षसान्तकम्.
And next. Veda Vedye.
वेदवेद्ये
वेदवेद्ये
Pare Pumsi.
परे पुंसि
परे पुंसि.
Jate Dasarathatmaje.
जाते दशरथात्मजे
जाते दशरथात्मजे.
So in the Sanskrit Kachatatapa Vargas, this is the second tha. Tatha, dadha. Right? So when you say Dasaratha, it's wrong. Dasaratha, tatha. Right? Dasarathatmaje. It should be uttered in such a way. Next line.
Yes.
Vedaha.
वेदः
वेदः
Pracheta sadasit.
प्राचेत प्राचेतसादासीत्
Correct.
प्राचेतसादासीत्.
So now when you join these two words, when you learn the sloka in a proper manner, once I send the recording, so when there is a pa after the visarga, it should be uttered in a manner like fa. Example, I'll tell you. Vedah pracheta sadasit VEDAFPRA. In such a way, you should pronounce it. It's a rule which is derived in the Shiksha Shastra. Vedah pracheta sadasit. Repeat.
Vedafrate sadasit.
No problem. You learn. Paraledu.
That
Next.
वेद प्राचेत सता दासीत्.
Vedah pracheta. I'll read out in a very slow manner. Just try to catch it out. Vedah pracheta sadasit. If you join, Vedah pracheta
चेत
sadasit.
सादासीत्.
Exactly. And the next word is Sakshat plus Ramayanatmana. If you join Sakshat Ramayanatmana.
रामायणात्मना.
Yes.
Sakshat
साक्षात्
Ramayanatmana.
Exactly.
साक्षात् रामायणात्मना.
Exactly. Next. Sri Raghavam
Sri Raghavam
श्रीराघवम्
Dasarathatmajam Aprameyam.
Dasharathatmajam Apreyam.
Dasarathatmajam Aprameyam.
Dasharathatmajam Apramevam.
కొంచెం
Prameyam,
జమనించాలి.
sorry.
దశరథాత్మజం ప్లస్ అప్రమేయం. దశరథాత్మజం అప్రమేయం.
Dasharathatmajam Aprameయం.
మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి ట్రై చేయండి మెల్లిగా. ఐ రిపీట్.
I'll
దశరథాత్మజం అప్రమేయం.
split it in two words, Guruji.
దశరథాత్మజం
Dasharathatmajam
అప్రమేయం.
Apremeyam.
If you join దశరథాత్మజం అప్రమేయం.
Dasharathatmajam Apremeyam.
Correct.
दशरथात्म जम प्रमेयम्.
I'll provide you all the notes of this, Sankshepa Ramayana text in all 5 languages. No worries. And even recordings also. Slowly, within a week, you can learn it. Sitapatim
Sitapatim
तापतिम्
Raghukulanvaya.
Raghukulanvaya
रघुकुलात्म
Raghukulanvaya. Tusharji.
Yes.
Repeat.
रघुकुलान्व
Ratnadipam.
Ratnadipam
रत्नदीपम्
Ajanubahum.
Ajanubahum
Tusharji.
आज्ञानुबाहु
Ajanubahum plus Aravinda Dalayataksham is equal to Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataksham. Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataksham. Right? So,
yeah.
could you please attempt it? Ajanubahum Aravinda
मदरुन्दम्
Ajanubahum Aravinda
Dalayataksham.
Dalayataksham
गलायताक्षम्
Ramam
Ramam
रामम्
Nisachara
Nishachara
निशाचर
Vinasakaram
Vinashakaram
विनाशकरम्
Namami.
Namami.
नमामि.
So once you practice, you would be in a position to utter the slokam in this way. Shri Raghavam Dasarathatmajam Aprameyam Sitapatim Raghukulanvaya Ratnadipam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataksham Ramam Nisachara Vinasakaram Namami. Yes. And
जी
next slokam, the same English and Kannada Tamil. Apadam plus apahartaram is equal to apadam apahartaram.
आपदामपहर्तारम्
Perfect.
आपदामपदतारं
Right. Dataram
दातारम्
दातारं
sarvasampadam
सर्वसम्पदाम्
सर्वसम्पदां
lokabhiramam
लोकाभिरामम्
लोकाभिरामं
Sriramam
श्रीरामम्
श्रीरामं
bhuyo bhuyo
भूयो भूयो
भूयो भूयो
namamyaham.
नमाम्यहम्
नमाम्यहम्.
Only two slokas left. We will complete this. Dharmatma
धर्मात्माम्
धर्मात्मा
satyasandhascha
सत्यसन्धश्च
सत्यसन्धश्च
ramo dasarathiriyadi.
रामो दाशरथिर्यदि
रामो दाशरथिर्यदि
दाशरथिर्यदि
Yes. Next. पौरुषे च प्रतिद्वन्द्वः
पौरुषे च प्रतिबन्धः
द्वन्द्वः
द्वन्द्वः
पौरुषे
पौरुषे च प्रतिद्वन्द्वः
Yeah, correct. Tusharji.
पौरुषेता प्रसीद
द्वन्द्वः
प्रतिचन्द्र द्वन्द्वः
द्वन्द्व. You just repeat द्वन्द्वः.
द्वन्द्वः
द्वन्द्वः. Correct. सरैनं जहि रावणिम्.
शरेणं जहिरावणिम्
सरेनं जहि रावणिम्.
This is the Moola Slokam of Sri Ramayana. I'll explain you when we go to the meaning part. This is the Moola Slokam of Sri Ramayana. So anybody who is chanting with a Kamya Karma, they will do the Anganyasa Karanyasa with this Slokam only. It is referred as a mantra also, right? And the first Slokam of Sri Ramayana, you all start, you all you all chant in a combined way. Let us recite
जी
in a everybody together we will recite it. You also, right? Huh? तपस्वाध्याय निरतम
तपस्वाध्याय निरतम्
तपस्वाध्याय निरत
तपस्वी
तपस्वा
वाग्विदाम वरम
तपस्वी
तपस्वी वाग्दिवा
वाग्विधावरम्
वरामि.
नारदम परिपप्रच्छ
नारदं
नारदं
परिप्रत्यक्ष
परिप्रच्य
वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम्.
वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम्
वाल्मीकिमुनिपुन्वदम्.
So if you observe tapaha plus swadhyaya, if you join that, there is stress for sa. Okay. Tapaswadhyaya niratam tapasvi vagvidam varam naradam paripapracha valmikir munipungavam. Valmikihi plus munipungavam is equal to valmikir munipungavam. Right. This is the first slokam of the Sri Ramayana. Next, during the next session, we continue from the first, second, third. Every session we try to cover 10 slokas from Sakshepa Ramayana. So with this, we completed invocatory verses. We completed invocatory verses. I'll provide you the audio along with the text. Kindly practice by the next session. Okay. So that other slokas also, the next session also we can follow. We can do that. So every session, I encourage, I recommend each and every devotee, please raise your hands at least 3 to 4 members. We can repeat the slokas. We all are learning. Don't get hesitate. If you don't get fear that what if I tell the wrong way, if I pronounce in a wrong way. So we all are learners. Okay. Till our life end, we keep on learning some.
बोल रहे हैं हुआ तो उधर है.
Okay.
पूछे
So with this, we are just end to the session. I'll unmute everybody in just 1 minute. You can
Thank
ask
you,
any
sir.
questions or clarifications if needed, right? मङ्गलाशासनपरैः मदाचार्यपुरोगमैः सर्वैश्च पूर्वैराचार्यैः सत्कृतायास्तु मङ्गलम् वेदान्तवेद्याय मेघश्यामलमूर्तये पुंसां मोहनरूपाय पुण्यश्लोकाय मङ्गलम् स्वस्ति अनेक मंगलाशासनम्स to all the astikas who are present in Zoom and also the physical presence. Yeah. So any questions regarding this session? Are you getting me?
Guruji, I have a doubt. You, you told about Vedas and Puranas, but Upanishads, what is that? I mean, is it
Yeah,
different?
we are going to cover slowly each and every part during the next
Hmm.
slides. Today we understood what is Vidya and what are the 14 Vidyasthanas. In the next session, we are going to see what is what.
Okay, okay.
What is the basic definition of Vedam and the parts of Vedam and then Upangas and Vedangas. Everything we'll go through.
Okay, okay, Guruji.
So any more clarifications? Anybody from Tamil Nadu or Chennai joined in this session? I think last week somebody called me.
Uh, it's me, Bhavani Kumar. I referred to Mahesh. I think he
Yes.
couldn't join today.
Yes.
He said he will. He asked me to share the recording, and then
Okay,
he
okay.
will do it. Yeah.
He shown great interest in Sankshepa Ramayanam. Okay, fine.
Yes,
I think
Guruji.
even I have shared the last session regarding to.
Yes, yes. I shared it to him. He saw that, and only then he showed his interest and requested you.
Okay, okay. Fine, no problem.
And he said he spoke to you in Tamil also. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
He was
correct, correct. I
happy.
explained him the background of this program and
Yeah.
the objective of this program. I explained him his local language.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He was very happy in associating with you. He thanked me a lot. Yeah.
Thanks. Sir, Bhagavad Kataksham, Acharya Kataksham. So
Correct.
any more clarifications needed from anybody? Is the pace, is the speed okay? Am I slow? Am I speed? Am I moderate? Or is this fine? Some suggestions. Please unmute and speak. Nobody is talking means I'll be in a position. I can understand that you just join the Zoom meeting and you are on your work. Is that so?
No, sir. No, sir. Good
Okay.
morning. You're doing your best,
This
and
system is system is good actually.
very happy
This
for
is
this.
moderated.
So we can
It is
continue
good.
this way.
Raviji, good morning.
Haji.
I'm fine with food, Raviji.
Yeah, yeah. Gagan Sharma, please.
जी जी मैं एक छोटी सी बात बोलना चाहूंगा
Hmm.
कूजन्ति राम रामेति मधुरम मधुराक्षरम आरुह्याम कविता शाखाम वंदे रवि कुमार वोलेटिकम
Ayo. No, no. Don't change the slokam. Don't change the
Not
slokam.
even the slow actually that we want to say you thanks for that matter
No, that slokam is the processions to Valmiki Maharshi, the namaskaram to Valmiki Maharshi, who sat on the branch of Vedam, the poetry branch, and is
जी
singing like a koil. The koil sings like kuhu kuhu, and the Valmiki Maharshi is also Madhuram Madhuraksharam. Each and every letter he is uttering in a very sweet manner, like Rama and Rama. So to
right
that Valmiki Maharshi, our prostrations. Okay. So fine, can we close this session and we meet next Sunday? So my recommendation to each and everybody again and again, kindly don't think these sessions are like ordinary sessions. We are going to take you from enormous knowledge what our sages have given to us. At least few things. At least few things we'll cover during the each Sunday sessions. So that we'll be in a position to defend or to speak about our dharma, right? It's very much required in current current scenario. Spare some time every week, every Sunday, and even during the weekdays when you are traveling in a bus or car, whatever the mode, try to listen the recording twice, practice the slokas, because once the next Sunday approaches, another 10 slokas will come. So if we ignore for 2 weeks, there will be 20 slokas that are pending to learn. So let's not do that. Anyhow, we are not conducting these sessions every day. Only a week session, once in a week. So let us pay our attention to the Sakshepa Ramayana. Okay, let us pay our attention and respects to Valmiki Maharshi who gave this, and let us have respect and devotion on our country and on our dharma and our sages, whatever the scriptures, whatever they have given. They sacrificed their life for years and years together, and they gave us enormous literature for our well-being. That's the reason rishis are known as Apta, and their words are referred as Apta Vakyam. Apta Vakyam. So keep the same respect, keep the same tempo, and let us meet every Sunday. Jai Shriman Narayana, Sarve Janaha, Sukhino Bhavantu. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai
Jai
Shri
Shri
Ram.
Ram.
Ramanuja Jaya, Ramanuja Jaya, Ramanuja Jaya, Ramanuja. Swasti, Aneka Mangala Swasti.